secret recording? Jungkook and Jimin prepare a surprise for the army. Shocking news again rocked the world of K-pop entertainment, especially for the army around the world. This time, two BTS members who have stolen the hearts of many fans with their charm and talent, Jungkook and Jimin, are reportedly preparing a big surprise that is done secretly. Secret recordings involving the two began to surface and left many curious. What was this golden duet preparing for? The issue first broke out after some fans with observant eyes caught the unusual movements of these two stars in New York. They were seen entering a recording studio building that is also known as the location for the production of music from several well-known international artists. No official staff from HYB or Big Hit Music provided confirmation, but it is precisely because of this closure that speculation has strengthened. Could it be that Jimin and Jungkook are working on something very special and want to give it as a surprise for the fans? Some fans even said that this activity could not be separated from the subtle codes that had previously appeared on social media. Jimin posted a photo with the caption, "We'll sing again when the time feels right," on his Instagram account. Meanwhile, Jungkook sang an unheard of verse in a live session, which is now considered part of this secret project. Many ARMY felt that this small piece was not a coincidence, but rather a piece of the puzzle of a big surprise that would soon be announced. Sources from the Korean music industry also hint that the studio they are using is a subscription place for well-known producers who previously worked for BTS on projects such as Map of the Soul and V. This certainly reinforces the notion that this song is not an ordinary project. In fact, some rumors say that the song will be a symbol of their bond as friends and colleagues who have gone through a lot together, both on stage and behind the scenes. The news of Jungkook and Jimin's secret recording is now being discussed, not only among the ARMY, but also in Korean and international entertainment media. Although the two idols have not yet officially made a statement, the spotlight that continues to lead to their activities in New York further reinforces the suspicion that this project is something very personal and full of meaning, not just an ordinary song, but a work that holds a story. Several soldiers who were around the studio claimed to have seen Jimin and Jungkook go out late at night with serious but passionate faces. One of the fans even managed to record the moment the two got into the car smiling, as if they had just completed something important. Small details like this make the fan community even more convinced that they are working on a project that they have taken great care of and prepared in depth. Not only that, the movements of the production team that usually handles BTS's solo projects also began to be seen around the location. Some staff were seen carrying recording equipment, laptops, and a folder full of music notes. One of the sound engineers who once worked for BTS mysteriously posted a studio photo with a caption consisting of only 2 letters, JK. The caption was removed a few minutes after it was posted, but the screenshot has been widely circulated on Twitter and the Weverse community. Interestingly, since the issue of this secret recording broke out, some of the lyrics believed to be part of the song began to circulate among the ARMY. One of them reads, "Even when the world gets too loud, your voice always finds me." Many believe that this is a piece of lyrics written by Jimin for Jungkook, or vice versa, a statement of deep feelings between two friends who understand each other even in silence. The appearance of this song, if true, will be an important moment, not only for both of them, but also to the rest of the fans who have been longing for their voice and presence since they were drafted into the ARMY. During this time, both Jimin and Jungkook are known as figures who really value emotional relationships with fans, and they have shown time and again that every piece of work they produce is a form of love and gratitude for the unlimited support of the ARMY. Some speculations also link this project to the possibility of a duet mini-album or a special OST. Some even suggest that they may release a short documentary video describing the recording process, their journey in New York, as well as the message they wanted to convey behind the song. If this is true, then not only songs will be released, but also visual pieces and stories that describe emotions and friendships that have been established for more than a decade. Also, what makes many fans feel even more moved is the fact that this project does not seem to be solely part of the promotional agenda, but more as an offering of the heart, a way Jungkook and Jimin say, "We are here. We're not leaving. We're still with you." When all the attention was on the two, the world was reminded again that BTS is not just a music group. They are stories of life, struggle, and love that grew with millions of believing hearts. And now, through silent steps that slowly unfold, Jungkook and Jimin are back to assemble a new chapter that is ready to touch the hearts of every listener. The project may not yet be officially announced, but one thing is certain: when the song is finally released either tomorrow, next week, or next month, tears, smiles, and memories will merge into one feeling. Thank you for coming back. But the longer this conundrum lingers, the greater the ARMY's enthusiasm and hope await clarity on what Jimin and Jungkook are actually planning. Their mysterious activities in the studio, their secretive eyes, and the small whispers of the staff working behind the scenes have created an atmosphere that is full of mystery, but also warmth. For many fans, it's not just about the music they're going to put out, but about the story embedded behind each note and lyric, a very personal story, almost like an emotional journal written by two best friends who have gone through so much together. Some music analysts even began speculating about the genre of the songs they recorded. Some predict emotional ballads, such as Jimin's previous solo works or songs with Jungkook's signature R&B touch. But even more interesting is the possibility that they unite two different styles into one unusual harmony, something that has never been done before in an official BTS release. Possibilities like these make this project feel even more special, as it shows how both have evolved, not only as a musician, but also as a mature and complementary person. Fans who followed Jimin and Jungkook's social media accounts also began to notice changes in their activity patterns. Although not much to upload something directly, but small signs such as emoji, the same hours of uploads, or songs shared through personal playlists began to be analyzed in depth by the ARMY. For example, when Jimin suddenly shares a song with a theme of longing or passing time, while in almost the same time Jungkook posted a short story, without sound but with a deep gaze. This is enough for fans to string together narratives that seem to be related. It is undeniable that the relationship between Jungkook and Jimin has always had its own charm in the eyes of the public. Not just an ordinary bromance, but a bond that feels authentic, honest, and emotional. That is why when they reappear in this perhaps very personal musical project, the ARMY felt a new kind of hope, as if they were again given space to feel their presence fully. The resulting music is not just a work of entertainment, but an indirect embrace, a recognition that although they are physically distant, they remain connected in the same sense with their listeners. A number of Korean media even began to prepare slots for a possible impromptu release of the duo. Some top music editors have said that if it is true that there will be a surprise song release from Jimin and Jungkook, then the momentum could be one of the most emotional musical moments of the year. It can even exceed the impact of other group or solo releases. Because in addition to vocal power and musicality, what touches the most is the emotional context behind the song, which is born from longing, an inner journey, and the strength of relationships built over the years. And then the moment comes. When the song plays for the first time, the world will pause. Not just because of the melody, but because of the taste. Because Jungkook and Jimin know how to convey feelings without many words. Because in the silence they record, there is a whole love for the ARMY.